It is Slap Out Lash Girl Melissa. How's it going? Is it Sunday? Yeah, it's Sunday. It's my day to be on here. How's everybody doing today? I swear this face needs some help. And I got a big old pimple here. I don't know where that came from. I'm 55. I shouldn't have pimples. But I do today. I have one little old pimple right here, and we're going to try to cover that up. That needs a little help, and let's cover it up. So I'm going to do something really, really simple today. It's very easy. It's minimal products, minimal brushes, just very, very, very simple. The first thing that I'm going to put on before we get into the face part is this Beachfront Kissed. It is a shimmering oil. And it makes your skin like really, really glow. And it's very moisturizing and it smells fabulous. It smells just like the beach. So if you want to come on down to Florida, then, or if you can't get to Florida, get you some of this, smell it, and then boom, here you go. So, ooh, it's so pretty, pretty too. See, it's an oil. It is in my hand. Look, isn't it cool? And we're going to just kind of wipe this across, and we're going to just put it right on my shoulders. My shoulders will love this, and I do too. I love it. Makes your arms really pretty. I like to put it on top of my hands as well because it gives me like a nice little sheen. Just gives you kind of a youthful glow, and it smells wonderful. And you just want to walk around all the time going, you do. You'll love it. It is absolutely. And I've had this, for a month or so, and I'm still way up here. You don't use very much of this at all. But it does make your skin have a beautiful, beautiful glow. And that's a new product by Younique. But let me tell you what I've started with my face first this morning. I got something new, and it's a friend of mine recommended this. And so I went and got it. Lori recommended this. So it's Puff Off, and it's by Benefit. And I tried it this morning. And of course, like anything else, you got to use it a few times before you can figure out whether it works for you or not. But it's called Puff Off. And I got it at Ulta, but Ulta is taking this off of their shelves, and they're going to be selling it online only. So if you go into Ulta looking for this, I would recommend ask if they have it, whoever works the benefit counter, because she had to go into the drawer and get it. It was not actually out. And price point wise, I think it was $29. I'm not sure. That was yesterday. My brain is on today. But I did that, and then I came back and I put my CeraVe. You got to have some CeraVe sunscreen. This is a fabulous product. The CeraVe line is so, so good for mature skin. This has an SPF of 30. So you're going to get some great sunscreen in this, which we all need. A barrier. We need a barrier, and that's what I'm calling this. This is a barrier protection for your skin. It moisturizes, and it also protects you from the sun rays. And on top of that, then I came back and I took some CeraVe, yes, eye repair cream, and I put it under here to soften the fine lines and wrinkles right underneath here, because today I'm using powder. So I'm not going to put on a whole lot of makeup today. It's just going to be really light. And then this is really important too, and I'm going to stick some of this on here right now because I want to have just a little bit extra moisture since I am using a powder. Hey, Mark. Hey, Maggie Boo. What's up, girl? Is it hot where you are? I was wondering about that because it is like awful here. Hey, Cole, good morning. And you're in Niagara Falls. You're close to Canada too, so y'all are like neck and neck, you and Maggie. Maggie's in Canada. Oh, yes, it's hot there, but does it get humid? That's the only thing. I got up this morning and looked outside, took Chief out, and you could see the air. It was just that stifling looking. So, yes, you're very close. But this right here is perfect. This is Palmer's oil, and it is a facial oil, and you can find it in any kind of Walmart. I got it in Walmart, but you can get it like in Walgreens or Rite Aid or any kind of drugstore like that. You can get it. It's so humid. You're so uncomfortable, girl. You ought to be here. It's the heat index here is over in the hundreds. It's just, I don't know what it's supposed to be today, but it is. It's like walking out into a wall. You open your door and it's just. You don't have hair here. You can't have hair. That's why I'm wearing this. This is not my hair, by the way. It is a hair piece. Isn't it cute, though? I got it at Sally's Beauty Supplies some time ago. So it is just perfect for this kind of weather because my hair's so baby fine, I can't have hair here. So it's horrible cold. The weather here is horrible. But in the afternoons, we have these huge thunderstorms with lightning. And so the morning times, you can get out and do whatever you need to do. But in the afternoons, it's going to be horrible for you here. Okay, so I have put on a little bit more of that oil just because I need extra moisture. Now, this look for your face, if you have combination skin or oily skin, this is great for you because this is powder. Now, if you're dry, if you want to attempt to use powder of any kind, you need to make sure you moisturize heavily uh, because you don't want it to be cakey looking on your face. The one reason I like to wear powder here, like in the summertime, is because I do sweat outside, and the powder will absorb some of that moisture on my face, and so I don't feel like my face is running off my face. You know what I'm saying? You don't want your makeup running anywhere. And it is extremely hot here. But yes, I did put on my face primer. I always use face primer. Never do your face without a primer. I don't care what primer you use. This is Younique's. I love it. This one is about empty. I've got a new one though. I always have a reserve of this. This would be one of my top 5 products that I would never be without, is a face primer, and this one is fabulous. It goes on like silk, but you do need to let it set for 5 minutes, okay, before you try to put on your makeup, because you wouldn't do your walls, you wouldn't paint your walls with primer and then immediately go on and try to paint over that primer before it dries. Same concept is for your face as well. So the powders I'm using today though are Younique's. Look, I've got 3. I've got 3 here today. I'm going to use Velour, which Velour is going to be used on my eyes, and it's going to be used underneath my eyes today. You know, right underneath here in those wonderful bag areas that we have. And then I'm going to use chiffon and then taffeta. So they're both pressed powder. I know that. Is that backwards to y'all? It looks backwards to me. But it's there are some new colors with Younique, and if you go on the website will have these listed first, and then if you look right down below, it's going to have Younique Touch or something like that. It's going to be a different name. These are going to be called Touch, and then you're going to have Younique Touch, and the other colors are new ones that are like in between colors for these colors right here. So I'm mixing these today. I love to mix colors to get my perfect look. So pretty much everything today is a very, very basic kind of look. Let's start with concealer, because I have that pimple there, and it's been building for like a week, and then I messed with it, and then I shouldn't have messed with it, but I did. I can't help it. Sometimes you just can't help it. It hurts, and you just want to get rid of it. Yes, the writing is backwards. Really? Wow. Sometimes though, I thought here on YouTube it wasn't backwards, but maybe it's just me. That looks like it covered it up, right? Hi, is it Briars? Briars? I think I said that right. I hope I did. I hope I didn't butcher it. Hey, Sandra. It's even hot in the UK. Wow. In Australia, they're into their winter now. They're into their nice fall winter time. And we're right opposite from them. I said it right. Yay! I'm not good at names. I'm from the South, so I butcher names. I really do. We were talking about it yesterday. I'm so glad you're not age only that. It's pimples. Yeah, I don't get them often, but if I do, they're normally in this area or around my mouth somewhere. I very rarely get them anywhere else. So this is my T-zone oily area, so I don't know. I don't know. It could be hormones too. You never know. Hormones love to play havoc on our bodies. It really does. The change you go through on a daily basis. We all fight it. I know we do. So I don't like that little brown spot up there. So boom. All right, so let's get started on this. I'm going to go ahead and kind of, well, this is not a moist. It should be moist, but I'm going to kind of press that in. Make sure yours is moist. I have got so much to do. I'm going to San Antonio to convention. And so my mom's birthday is this week. So I've got to finish getting her stuff. And so she's not going today. So I'm going to finish up getting her things because her birthday is Thursday. She'll be 83. 83. Can you believe that? Can't believe my mom. I can't believe I'll be 56 in another month. Ugh, where's the time going? Okay, let's get to this foundation on. This is going to be fast and furious. It's very easy to do. Now I am going to open up chiffon. This is chiffon. And see, these come with a little plastic topper. And that way it comes with these little foam pads. Now you can use the foam pad I use it for touch-ups only. Hey Miriam, your mom just turned 100. Oh, that is fabulous. Oh my goodness, I can't imagine. I don't think I'll live to be 100, but not the way things are going. You're about to be 50 in August. Well, welcome to the 50s club, girl. Woo. I'm telling you, it's a whole new world when you turn 50. Your skin will really change in these 10 years. I think the 10-year span between 50 and 60, your skin just does a reverse, whatever it's called. Mine has. My skin has totally changed since when I was in my early 40s. And when I hit 50, I don't know what happened. Hey Dana, good morning. Yay! I'm glad you're here. But this is chiffon, but this would normally fit right here. And you can take it with you and it's not sitting on top of your makeup. So that's really cool. I don't use that to apply though. You can if you want to. I'm going to use a brush. And then we're going to use the color taffeta. Now, I just ordered these. These come in sets. So I ordered a set. I got 2 of these, and they're $60 for the set. So you're saving some money by doing it, because I think they're normally $32 each. So you can see the difference in the colors. So in the summertime, we have a little bit different skin color, and it may not quite be taffeta, and it may not quite be chiffon. I am somewhere in the middle. So that is the reason I use 2. I use 2, and you can buy them sets. So that makes it a lot easier for me too. And you can get these in a cream. Now, if you're very, very dry, you can get these in a cream, same colors. So you could try the cream instead of using the powder. I should use our powder concealer brush. I love this. I mean, in the middle too. Yeah, I'm telling you. I'm right in dab in the middle. I'm double nickels right now, but I'm about to be double nickel plus 1 and not too long, in September. All right, so here we have a little bit of this, and we're just going to kind of buff this over our entire face, just like this. And this is a full coverage foundation, so it's going to go on so pretty. It is a little easier. Hey, Rainy! Here goes YouTube message up. Yeah! Girl, I got so much going on today, I don't know what to do. Can y'all see my new pillow back there? I found that in TJ Maxx yesterday. And it says, I woke up like this, and that is a feather pillow. I picked that up. I got my mama one too for her birthday. She don't know that. I try to hide everything I tried to bring in here. Now, I don't know if your TJ Maxx would have it or not, but they have all of the, it's time to get kids, they're starting college, so they have a lot of really cute stuff out. My voice isn't matching up. Oh, get out and come back, because nobody else has said that. Somebody else tell me that. It's really hard for me to, YouTube, I'm never quite sure if it's going to stay or not. That's my whole problem with YouTube. I actually cut my phone off and restarted it before I got on here, because sometimes I think there may be too much on my phone and it will freeze. So I try not to come on here before. Last time I did it, it worked. So I'm hoping it'll work this time. So can you see how flawless it's getting? That's better. Yay. Yeah, I don't want to look like it's a Japanese movie or Chinese. Put this down your neck. Make sure you get on your ears a little bit. You want to make sure you get close to your hairline too. So come around and just buff it in. Now, see, this is a perfect look. Now, yes, it is. You're going to need to add a little color to this. Unless you just really like a really natural look, boom, you could be gone with this look right now. But right now, I'm going to come back with velour. And we're going to use velour in 2 different places. We're going to use this end of this brush. This is the most fabulous brush ever. And it is a Younique brush. Now, I know you can get these. I think Cosmestics has one that's similar. Now, remember now, I put a lot of moisture under here, so I'm able to use this. But what you're going to do is dab it. You're not going to swipe it. You're going to dab it. You're going to look up. Now, when you get over to this corner, depending on, you know, how much crepiness you have over here in the corner, you could kind of swipe it up just a little bit right through there. But this is such an easy, bright kind of look. This will also help if you don't want to use concealer. I usually put concealer right here because there's a little shadow there, and it really does help kind of lift your eyes. But for this today, this is very simple. I'm just going to be outside running in and out of a store, basically. That's what I'm going to be doing today. I've got to get ready for convention. So, hey, American Mom. Hi. How are you? I know, you're always commenting. Thank you. But this is what I would normally do on the weekends, pretty much. But I'm going to use a new color today. So, Rita, you haven't seen me use this color yet because I just used it yesterday. And I'm using a liquid eyeshadow today. Do you put on your... Yes, for moisture, I use CeraVe. I use this over my entire face plus under my eyes. And I did this at the beginning of this video, so hope you meet. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. I'm planning it. I got me my suitcase yesterday. This is CeraVe too. This is eye repair cream. I love this because this is perfect for daytime wear under your eyes. It really absorbs well, so you know it doesn't cake up your makeup. Now there's some things like this one here. I tried to use this one. This is It's by It's Confidence in an Eye Cream. Too heavy. So make sure your cream is really light. It's just too heavy, it will cake it up. And then I always love Palmer's oil, coconut facial oil. I'd use a little bit of that, not a lot. But basically I use this right in the corners, right here where that crepiness is, right where I'm putting this powder. And normally you would never see me do powder, but the best thing you can do with the powder is to pat it on, especially under your eye, and it will work. It will give you a little light coverage, and unless you just really love concealer, I mean, you can go with concealer. Now, I am using this on my eyes too, simply because it is a foundation. This is velour, and I like to cover up brown spots. I have some that, or maybe you got a lot of freckles or something right through here, and you just really want to get rid of them. I know a lot of young women most of the time do not even worry about putting anything up here. Well, they can get away with that. I can't. I can't get away with it. I have to have a little bit up there. Now, this is a very simple eye look. Using two colors other than velour I just put on. And I don't really count this as part of it. It's more of a preventative to get rid of things up there you don't want somebody seeing. So... or I don't want somebody seeing. Personally, I think it's I don't want to see it. That's what it is. All right, so we're going to start with Astute, and this is a pressed powder. This is one of my favorite palettes that I put together, but this is Astute right here, and it is a perfect neutral for this look. It's a very light look, and during the day, you know, when you're out and sweating and stuff, it's good to have a little bit of powder. I already have my primer on. I put on, where is it? I've got it laying here somewhere. I have y'all just wouldn't believe how much makeup I have. I've got on my primer, eye primer. Always put your eye primer on. And then I come back with it, use a fluffy brush like this. And I put on my It's translucent powder. Very lightly, a very light dusting. See? It's a very, very light color. I got this at Ulta. It was like $24, and I've had that for a long time, so it goes a long way, depending on how much powder you like to use on your face. But basically, I have hooded eyes, you can tell. Here's my crease way down here, and I was lucky enough to have a little space between here, the brow bone and my brow. So some people don't even have that, so I'm lucky to have that. So I pretend to look up, lean back and look down and find my crease. Here it is right here. Here's where my eyeball is, and that's where I want to put this color, and I'm going to build it up onto my brow bone. So this is our transition color. And you can do this so quickly. This is Younique's blending brush. This came out last year. I can't wait to see what they're coming out with for convention. We're going to get all the new stuff. Hey, Rita. And we're going to get all some of the new products that's going to be coming out for fall. Oh, I think I need to take an extra bag with me or something just to bring that stuff back in. I know sometimes flying you can't. I may have to mail the stuff back, but I'm gonna try not to do that. It's coming with me. This stuff will be so small though. I think I could put it in my carry-on bag. I have a Younique carry-on bag. It's huge, and I'm gonna take it onto the plane. And I hope they're gonna say, "Well, that's too big." I hope not. I haven't flown in 2005, so any of you who have any tips about flying, that you go a lot, I really need some advice on how to pack. How are you too, girl? I'm at a loss of what to take, how much I can take. Now, my suitcase does weigh uh, 10 pound, 10.43 pounds is what it said. So um, I know that's not a lot, but it's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful case. I almost bought a purple one, but I didn't. Isn't this pretty? Now, Astute is a fab color. It can go with just about anything you pair it with any other colors you want to put on your face. It will go with anything. Purples, pinks, browns, mauves. It's just a great, great color. So, and it's a matte. So it's good for your eyes. Thank you, Pamela. I hope you're good. I hope everybody's doing good today. It's Sunday. I got to go back to work tomorrow. I don't want to do that. But this is a matte, so it's really, really eye friendly to our mature skin. Because, see, I've got a lot of movement. When I start putting on stuff, you see the movement. Oh, you like these? Wally World, girl. $2. $2 earrings at Wally World. I love Walmart. I go there pretty much every day. It seems like I do. Now I know some of these colors are on. They're either on back order or they are out of stock. But they will come back in stock. I just don't know when. I think this is one of them that is out of stock. But this is Baja, and this is the new. Um, it comes along with this line here. You saw me at the very beginning. If you popped on at the beginning, I put some of this on my shoulders. And it is a Beachfront Kiss collection uh, of different colors. You can buy them individually or you can buy the whole collection. Now this right here is a eyeshadow and it's liquid. I want to show you how to use it. And so it is blendable. So, and it has a doe foot applicator. See, it looks like a little deer foot. Isn't it cute? Look at it. Mm-hmm. And I'm not even going to wipe any of this off. All you do is just start applying. And guess what? These are blendable, but you do need to let them set, okay? Wally World. I live in Wally World. I spent an eternity there yesterday waiting on my mother. She's a definite southerner. She loves to, I froze, potty paws. Oh no, I don't want to freeze. Am I freezing everybody? It looks like it's still going good. We don't have much more to do here. This is a simple eye look. Now I am bringing this up through here and around. So I'm back, thank goodness. Maybe it's your internet. I'm going to blame it on that, Rennie. It's your internet. Now I am taking this all the way across because I want it to be a very prominent color. Isn't that pretty? It is like a seafoam kind of green color. It's a blue. It's like the color of the ocean, really. I really, really love this. Now you can turn it and you can get whatever's left on the other side. But you see how this just glides on? That's the beauty of these. Even if you have older eyes, these would be great for you because they just kind of glide on. And you're going to let it set. We're going to let it set. Isn't it pretty? It is such a pretty shimmer color. It makes me think of a mermaid kind of color. But don't touch it yet. You'll know when it's dry. You can tell. It's kind of like when you get wet, your hand wet, and then you know when your hand's dry. This is the same thing. So while that's drying, what I move on to next is my brows. And today we're just using this, a brow liner. Hey girl, hey Sandra. That's a great color. I know, I love it. I don't know why I didn't get it in the beginning. I just got it though. It's a brand new one. Now there are other colors. This is Redondo, which is a gold. And it is beautiful too. You got a gold. And then I think this one was the most popular color, which is Crystal Cove, and it is a rose gold. Now, this is absolutely gorgeous. Now, this would be really pretty with a Astute. And I would recommend getting astute if you need a good neutral color for anything that you're going to wear. Now these brows need help. So this is a brow pencil or brow liner pencil. It is retractable, meaning that well, I've got the spoolie on one end. It comes with a little top on it. Oh, I love it too, Rita. This is such a pretty color. And you take this side off, and this is your retractable side. See? It comes up and down, up and down. See that? And don't have it too far up. You want to keep it kind of low because you can always push some more up. Now with these, it's so simple and fast to do your brows. This is what I do on the weekends. I don't even use the Brow Obsession palette, which you know I do love. But this makes it so simple for me to be quick and easy out the door. All you do is just little bitty baby strokes through your brows, and you can do some that kind of flick up here. And you're going to use a spoolie anyway to kind of smooth everything out. I have my spot look. Hey. Live long and prosper. I do that every time. I think of that every single time I do it. I can't help it though. It's funny. And see, now I got a little tail over here. I'm looking happy. I'm looking happy. I'm looking happy. Yeah. Oh, it's going to be so hot. I hate going out in the hot. Now here I'm going to draw just a little line over. And I don't, I use these just on the weekends for myself. I don't usually use them during the week. I do like using my other Brow Obsession palette in the color brunette. This is also the color, this is a medium color, so it really is about the color of the Brow Obsession palette. It's just you don't get a two-dimensional color here. Now you could get two of these and you could just do your own thing. You could mix the two. But I'm not going to mix them today. I'm just really just drawing in my brows with this little bitty pencil-like end. It's so tiny and it's so easy to use. I'm going to turn it up just a tad, and I'm going to finish it out on this side. But this is how fast you can get your face done. Really fast. See, this is already set now. I can tell. I can tell that it's set. Now I need to come back right in here and fill this in. And then we're going to take the spoolie. Let me get these two even. I got a little bit more on this side than that one. Don't go lopsided out your door now. Let's see if this is right. I need to bring this out probably just a tad. No, that's pretty good. If you're checking it, you can always put it here at your nose, and you can kind of gauge where it needs to end. Take the spoolie side now and kind of smooth it out and brush it up. Now, if you want to add some wax, I would recommend you add some wax after you get it set just where you want it. I do that sometimes, but you don't have to do that with this, but you can. But for today's reference, we'll just leave it like that. There we go. How quick is that? Now you can see all of my expressions. And I don't have Botox because I can move my eyebrows. I'm scared of Botox. I don't know how many of you have tried Botox, but I have some friends who have, and I'm okay with my lines up there. They're all right. They're my happy lines. I've earned them. So that's just where they're going to stay. Now I am gonna take a little bit of a crease brush here, just a little. I've got a crease brush here, and I just want to kind of blend these two together because see, it dried, and we need to kind of blend it together right there. Marry the two right in your crease. That's all you want to do. You don't want it to be any jagged, because you're putting on that and you're letting it dry. So you do need to make sure that you kind of blend it in. And what I did yesterday, I wore this yesterday, I blended up into a stoop just a little bit so you have some of that really pretty blue color coming right up into your brow bone. And they look pretty kind of blended together to me. And you can always come back and add a little more stoop if you want to. You can always come back and grab just a tad more, tap it off, and you can kind of blend it too out with this. And that way you get a little bit more color up on your brow bone, just a little, if you need it. And all I'm doing is just really basically kind of blending it out. Now I am going to use a liner, and I am going to use Proper. And this is Proper right here. Proper is a chocolate brown. This looked really pretty yesterday when I added the brown. And you don't have to add liner. You can forego liner, and you don't have to have it. But I like a little bit of darkness. I think it just accentuates my eyes, my lashes a little more. It gives me more depth in that. But other than that, you could come underneath if you want to. If you have a lot of crepiness and it's laying on your lashes, don't put the liner up here. Put it underneath. Put it underneath, and that will make your lashes look a lot thicker and a lot darker and more prominent. So basically, I'm going to put this little tiny wing, just a baby. It's a little baby wing on that corner. You don't have to do a wing. Just make sure if you are using liner, you need to stop. Don't bring it all the way down because then it will be drawing your eye down. You need to stop right here about where your corner is and start flicking that up. The little baby flicks. And this stuff here sets in about 30 seconds. So you can move on pretty quickly with your eye makeup with Younique. That's what I love about it. I can get stuff done very quickly and be out the door. But I do think this color is gorgeous. I love it. I think it's a pretty, pretty color on my eyes. I will have green eyes, but can you imagine blue eyes with this? Even brown eyes, because blue and browns, all of those look wonderful. Question about, hey, you have wrinkly eyes? No, it won't. That's the beauty of it. Once you put it on, it just kind of glides on, and it's gonna dry, and then it's blendable. So you didn't see me blend my lid at all. And I have the crepiness like right through here. It moves a lot. Now, if you have a lot more, I think it's perfect. I think splurge cream shadows that we have, I think the pressed powders are great as far as if you stay with the matte colors. And I think these liquids are just gorgeous. They look really, really, really shiny and wet when I put it on, but see, it's dried already. I mean, it's dried to a soft powder finish. So you can blend it out. So I haven't had any creasing with this. Once I put it on, it's there. Just make sure you use a primer, some kind of eye primer before you put anything on your eyes. I always do. Even though the Splurge Cream shadows have a little primer in them, I still use primer. I do. It's just me. I have to have it. So I just don't want my stuff to move. You know what I'm saying? I don't want it to move. All right, so there's your brows. Let's do some mascara really quick because mascara is what sets off everything that you do to your eyes. I'm going to tight line. Let's do a little tight line. I don't think I did tight line yesterday, but let's add a little line here. If you are not used to tight lining, you don't have to do this. I like to tight line. Just make sure, I like to come halfway. I don't like to come all the way in. I would recommend using a lighter color, which I'm going to use a Maybelline. And a lot of you who watch me know I use the Maybelline Soft Nude. It is lasting drama, and it's perfect for right in here. Sometimes I think when you're trying to do a summer look and you use the really, really white, it's just too white for me. And unless you have a lot of red in your eyes. Now, if you've got a lot of red and you want to counteract a lot of that red that's in your eyes, then go ahead and use a white pencil, and then your eyes will not have so much red in them. And one other thing I think I want to do, this is Optimistic. Let's pop some Optimistic right in the corner. I think that would be pretty. You could use either Optimistic or you could use an illuminator. I have an illuminator called Iridescent, which would be really pretty. And now it's probably going to be a little bit lighter than Optimistic. So it's white, where Optimistic is more of an eggshell color. So that would be kind of up to you, which one you would want to use. But this is a powder, and it's not going to have that glittery. And this probably has a little bit more glitter to it, a glitter property, than this. But since I'm using like a brown colors, I don't really want it to be too white, so I'm going to opt for Optimistic. Whoa, play on words. And I didn't intend to do that at all. This is a shader liner brush. See, one side is the angle shade liner, and then this one is the shader side. This is perfect for popping a little bit of light right here. And I'm not saying you got to go crazy with it. I'm just talking about just a little bit right there. And it will open your eye up, and it will make you look more awake, more you know, brighter look underneath your eyes. I just love it. I love to pop a little bit of light right through here. But you see I'm dabbing it. Don't swipe it. Because if you swipe anything that has a lot of shimmer in it on your eye, um, as far as a pressed powder, yeah, it's going to show every skin cell you have. So don't do that. You'll be sad and you're going to have to start over. I learned that the hard way. And when I started really looking at what I had done, I was like, oh my goodness, I can't go like that. Every skin cell was showing. So this is epic. We still have a kudos going on this month too. Um, and you get epic, a splurge cream shadow, and hold on a second, I can't think. You get epic, a splurge cream shadow of your choice, and a hottie, which we're going to use a hottie today. And what is a hottie, you say? A hottie is a lip plumper, and our lip plumpers come in 5 different colors now. It is a fantastic kudos. I've got every color, so I am going to use one color today, and we are going to use a little bit of splurge with it, so hang on. This is what I did yesterday. I'm repeating what I wore yesterday for you. I think it's so pretty. I'm rolling this underneath, and I'm holding it up. I love to hold it just for a second or two and then push straight up, and it really does make your lashes stay. Of course, I did curl them just a little bit. Now, I'm not one to want mine like up to my eyebrows or anything. I could probably get them there, but, you know, I'm 55. I don't need all that. I just need them to be pretty and separated. And just kind of frame my eyes because mascara really is the key. I don't care if you wore eyeshadow or not. Wear some mascara. Mascara is really the key to having your eyes pop. Pop, pop, pop. But I do love Baja. I think it's a beautiful color. I do know, I think it is on out of stock, though. I think that's what I remember. It really sold. All of those sold so fast. There are some, though, that are available. I just think this one is not. And I just got this one, so that must have just happened. But I think it's pretty. And I think it'd be perfect. I'm going to take it to San Antonio with me. And I'm going to take it to Cancun because it'll be really pretty there. Y'all, I got to find a bathing suit. I haven't bought a bathing suit in a long time. I don't ever wear bathing suits. I guess if I had a pool, I would. But I just don't. I just don't. And you know what? I'm opting for a one piece. And I think and once in my life, I had a one piece. I never wear a one piece. So this would be a first for me, or a second for me. I did have one. And I did have that one. That was after I had my children. So that's how long it's been since I've had a one piece bathing suit. But I hadn't had a two-piece one in a long time either, so it's just like I don't wear stuff like that anymore. Let's add. Oh, I know what I forgot to do. We got to take a little bit of a Astute and run it underneath our eyes. Now you could put a little bit of the blue if you want to. I'm just for simplicity. I think it's just easier if you're in a hurry and you just put this underneath. Just a little bit of a Astute. You don't want it to be too dark anyway. I don't. I didn't want it to be a really dark look. I want it to be a nice kind of fresh, light look. So I chose just to put a Astute right underneath here. And I'm just using It's Cosmetics. This is a little brush by It's. And it is a crease brush that they have. And I don't remember the number. But they still have it because I saw it yesterday when I found my puff off. So that Lori told me to go get. Now the only other thing that I'm going to do in my face is lips and a little bit of bronzer. And I might pop just a little bit of color of blush on. And that's it. That's all we're doing. This is a quick, easy, kind of out the door. This because see, you can contour with bronzer. Remember that. You can contour with bronzer. All you have to do is bring it down on your neck. And make sure you get under here, under this turkey neck. Now, don't be bringing it way up high. You just want to brush it downward like that. Now, a three motion on one side. Like that, and blend it out really well. You can always come back with a brush to do that again. And then you're going to do an E on this other side. I call it an E. It may be a 3 for you if I'm backwards, so. But that is basically how you do some bronzer. Now, I do like to put it on my nose on either side. You could pinch your brush like this if you wanted to get a little bit more specific and do a little contouring right there on that nose. You can, just right through here and right across the front of your nose. It just gives you a little bit of contour. I'm not real big if I'm not going to be going anywhere, and I'm not worried about pictures or something like that. I'm not going to do a whole lot of contouring at all anyway. And let's use I used Scandalous yesterday. I'm going to use Scandalous today. Now, the only thing is this isn't moist. It might have a little moisture in it. I like using this and going across my face right here, this way, and we're going to blend it out. Hey, Marky.
Hey, baby.
Marky's walking through here.
Yeah.
Yeah. He says it's hot outside. He said it's hot. Okay, you see that? Now, take you a brush that is clean and nothing on it and blend these in. And just make it look really, really natural. This is what I did yesterday. So if you get too much, blend it in. Or you can add a little blend, and just whatever works for you. So now we're going to do lips. So I did put a little bit of clear hottie. You can also, I didn't mention this, you can also get this hottie. Choose this one too with the Kudos. It's the regular hottie, and it's just like a tinted, lip gloss kind of look. But it's a hottie nonetheless. And then we're going to use Pouty. I used Pouty yesterday as my lip liner. So I'm going to wipe some of this off. This is a quick look for me today. We're going to do a little bit of liner, and then we're going to add the hottie color. And I chose Holly is what I wore yesterday. So that's what I'm going to wear today. I just think sometimes less is more on a weekend. There you go. I'm not doing crazy with this. Just line your lips. Just follow the natural line of your lips. You know what, though? I have found, since I've been using Hottie here a lot lately, that my lips do look a little fuller. And I think that's what these are supposed to do. And so here's two colors. Let me show you all the Hotties. I got all of them. I don't know what I did with all of them, though. They're somewhere. I've got these two laying here, but I have all the colors. But I'm going to use this one here, which is, I mean, make sure this is the one I used. Yes, Holly. So I used Holly yesterday. And Holly is a really kind of a chocolatey brown. It's really pretty. But I lightened it up just a little. And you think, oh, that's too dark. Well, it's really not. Once you get it on and you kind of blend it, it doesn't look quite as dark. I really like it. I just love these Hotties. They make your lips so moisturized. That's why I like the original one, because in the morning before I get ready, or when I'm about to get ready, getting out of the shower, I love to put this on and just let it set on my lips. And then I come back and finish my lips. That way my lips are nice and moisturized. You can exfoliate too if you want to, but with these feel like silk. The tingle is already starting. I can feel it, but I'm not going to say the tingling is not anything that you can't handle. It is just very light. It is very plump-licious. That's my word. All right, so I'm gonna let that set just 1 second. Is there anything Lisser forgot? Oh, yeah, it is. Lisser loves this. Lisser loves her highlighter. This is the Beachfront Kissed Belize highlighter, and it is gold. As you can see, it looks like sunshine. It looks like the sun. I like to take a little of this, tap it off, and I like to come down the middle of my nose and right through here. Just right where that old good sunshine would hit me. And it just really lightens up your face. Isn't that pretty? I love this. This would be another one of my top 5. And this one just entered my top 5 here recently because this just came out last month. So that is, I've already ordered another one. It's sitting here and ready in its box. So I'm not going to be without them. Oops, it's in the car. That's supposed to say, in the car it's supposed to say, Gorgeous. You're so funny, girl. I just love y'all. I really do. I have the best time with you guys. You get me to laugh, and sometimes when I get off of here, I think about all the things you guys have done for me, and I'm just floored. It's just the most humbling experience to know women can just all support each other. It's amazing. So if any of you want to join Younique, I would love to have you. Younique is fabulous. It really is. I have the best time with it. Okay, so I've got to find the Victorious. Here it is. This is a splurge cream shadow. So this right here is a perfect nude. So for those of you who are looking for something for your eyes and you have a lot of crepiness, this right here is your friend. You like it, Miriam? Thank you. I love it. This is what I did yesterday. It's just powder, a little bit of bronzer. Um, it's nothing over the top. It's a simple look and it's easy to do. Two colors on your eyes, except for, my foundation that I always use. But what I did yesterday was I took a little bit of this on my finger and I popped it right in the center like that. And I popped it here on each side. Now you see how it made it look more pouty? Now rub your lips together, back and forth. Mm. And it just kind of distributes it and it gives it a little lighter sheen right through the middle. I love it. And so you can't go wrong with this. This is the perfect nude shadow. If I was going to recommend some splurge cream shadows for older ladies, it would be Victoria's, this one. It would be Faithful, Grateful, and Proud. All of those are mattes. All of them are beautiful, and they'll all work together. Um, I would say that Grateful would be the closest one to the color Astute. That's in here. Grateful would be more like this color right here. It might be a shade darker, but it's not much off of that. So, and Proud would be more something like this color. So you're kind of sticking into those neutrals and they're easy to work with. And then you can add little pops of color wherever you want to, like underneath, instead of having a lot of color on your eyes to keep it more neutral. This is a very neutral look for me, but you can see this is dry. It's touchable and it's not going anywhere and it's set. It's there all day. Isn't that pretty? I just love it. I think it's a beautiful, beautiful color. All right, guys. Well, my guys are here. My chariot has arrived and we are headed back to Montgomery to get a few more things. Maybe I'll be ready for this trip by the time I can go next month. I'm so excited. I can't wait because I'm gonna take y'all with me on my adventure too. I'm gonna do a lot of lives from there so that you can see what's going on. I love it. Fun, fun, fun. So thank you, Maggie. I love it. It's a pretty look. It really is. Not just because it's me. I just like the look. I think the colors are perfectly paired for summer. It's a perfect summer look. So if y'all have any questions, please comment below or leave a message down below. And I keep forgetting this is not, I'm so used to Facebook instead of being on here. And y'all go to TJ Maxx and get you one of those pillows because they had a bunch of them. You can't wait to go vicariously? Yes, I'm going to take y'all with me on the ride. You're going to get to see everything that I see. Absolutely. It's going to be fun. All right. See y'all later. Love y'all. Bye.